just 3 words maybe. I just want to thank the chairman, thank the folks that came today, and the whole purpose of this thing is to learn something and see if we need to do something. Nobody's proposed to do anything particularly except to find the information, and I know Mayor Cheney's back there and the other groups, but if you have input on any of this, get to us. One other thing, if I could, Mr. Chairman, that I wanted to ask Bear if he came to the table, but he didn't, so, but somebody might answer this that's around the table here, he could. One of the things that concerned me and came up in our Kiwanis Club, I'll throw them under the bus, I guess, here too as well. The other day, a guys in Gravett said, you know, downtown Gravett, they doubled the value of my property on down Main Street. Of course, like a lot of Main Streets, it had a lot of vacancies. And he said, I didn't like that at all because I can't rent it and can't sell it and so here's what he did. He called the assessor's office in Bentonville. And he talked to somebody, and this has happened more than once. Several people told me this. And he said, call the assessor's office and said, I don't like this, that I can't sell that building, you've doubled the price of it and so forth. He said, I can't get out of it because I don't like it. He tells me that this guy told him, the employee at the assessor's office, he says, then what do you think it ought to be? He says, I think it ought to be back where it was. He said, then I'll change it. Now, if that's accurate, you talked about the county judge has that authority. But that has been told to me 2 or 3 times in Gravett, Arkansas. And if it's, my question would be is, does a staff member in the assessor's office, whoever works there, do they have the authority to arbitrarily, if I call in and talk to them, to cut my appraisal back to anything? Does anybody know the answer to that? And that's my final question. That's one of the things I want us to try to find out.
I don't think we're going to recognize the senator.
Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Hendry. Members, I appreciate your attention on that, and folks that come to testify, I appreciate you too. So, now we're going to move on to Representative Mayberry's 2015-078. In the exhibit package, it's going to be exhibit D1 to D6.